welcome to another episode of Cooking with Craig. Today we are making beef flavoured rice in our pressure cooker. Now you might be thinking, hang on, why don't you just use a rice cooker to cook your rice? Well, it's not just rice today we're cooking. We've also got 4 frozen sausages and some frozen vegetables. So let's get started. So I like to always add a little bit of fat to my rice when I'm cooking it. Now that can either be with coconut cream or butter, but today we're doing a beef flavoured rice. So I'm using a tablespoon of beef drippings. So I'm going to whack that in the bottom. That's 1 tablespoon of beef drippings. Now I'm going to quickly turn this on to keep warm mode, so that'll start melting in the bottom while we're getting the rest of this ready to go in. Now I'm doing rice for a serve of 2 to 3 people, so I'm going to do 3/4 of a cup of rice. Right, 3/4 of a cup of rice into the bowl. Now I also said vegetables, so I'm doing a cup of frozen mixed vegetables in there as well. Now sausages, now they are frozen as well, so I'm not too fussed with defrosting them and whatnot, because the pressure cooker is going to do that for me. So I'm going to whack 2 and 4 frozen sausages. And now to top this all off, we need our beef stock. Now usually I do have beef stock in my freezer ready to go, but today I've actually made up a cup of beef stock out of powder. Now I added a little bit of extra so you can actually see it is quite darker, and this is just it's 1 2/3 of a cup of stock. Just make sure that it goes all the way around the bottom. Grab a little bit of hot water and rinse that out. Okay, so we've added all that stock in there and all the extra powder and stuff, so it's not going to go to waste. We'll give that a quick stir around in the bottom to make sure all the rice is all covered, so that when we start cooking, that cooks down nicely. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Done. Alright, time to whack the lid on for this and cook for about 12 to 18 minutes, depending on how many sausages you put in there. I put 4. You can put a couple more depending on if you're going to have a meal for, 2. This is a meal for 2. Or a meal for 3, which you just add another couple of sausages in there, and you would cook for about 18 minutes on the rice mode. But today, I'm going to cook it for about 14 minutes, 12 if you're doing 2 sausages. Alright. Weight goes on. "14 minutes. And that'll start. So it's 14 minutes under pressure. We'll come back when this is done. Okay, so that's just finished. Now we're going to let it go for another 10 minutes to slowly release itself. We'll be back in a second. Alright, so that's been 10 minutes of it actually releasing its own pressure by itself, but there's going to be a little bit left in here, so let's get rid of that. That's done. Alright. Get rid of this lid. Okay, so we've got some nice sausages in there, so I'm going to quickly grab those out. And next, I'm going to give this a quick stir up. There we go. And that has all come together nicely. Time to dish this up. Now, as I said, this thing could have easily fed 3 people, but I'm feeding 2, so I'm just going to put this little bit aside in a bowl. And that can be aside for tomorrow's lunch. Alright, back in a second. Alright, well that has been the easiest 14 minutes I've ever had to wait for dinner to cook. Well, that's 40 minutes under pressure, so it's about 25 minutes in total. But that included the 10 minutes of cool down time. But this has been the easiest beef flavoured rice and sausages that anybody can do. It's a meal, and you're done. Alright, this has been a Cooking with Craig segment. We've just done beef flavoured sausages and rice. If you like anything you've seen in this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget any comments, questions, things I can be doing better in these videos. Make sure to leave it in the comments field below. Maybe you've got another pressure cooker recipe that saves time for everybody. Leave it in the comments field below. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And check out my other videos. So, until next time, see you in the next video.